Hey there, supportive stranger. Nifty Arts Peswada right here, and we're back with another video. In this video, I'll be discussing the pros and cons of digital art versus traditional art in general. So without wasting time, let's get this session started. Distinct pros and cons between traditional and digital art will be discussed in this video, but I'll be beginning with digital art first. So the first pro of digital art is the organization of your work being done efficiently. Your work being stored in a specific software means that there is less likely a chance that it will be stolen, tampered with, or even mistakenly burnt. Yes, the last point is very specific because it is tied to a traumatic memory. Secondly, digital art is cleaner and you can control the resolution more effectively compared to traditional art. Another pro of digital art is that it is cheaper in the long run compared to buying tons of art supplies needed as a traditional artist. So if you're a broke artist who wants to get things started with your art journey, digital art is the way to go. Another thing I like about digital art is that you are less likely to lose your work as an artist, unless if deleted by haters. On the plus side, your work can also be backed up digitally instead of it disappearing to the voidness of your misery. Now we're discussing the cons of using digital art. Now with the rise of AI, some people actually confuse your work with AI generated work, which of course is an insult to the art society and the artist himself who worked so hard to create that masterpiece. Another problem with digital art is that it is easier to be distracted while creating your art because of the likes of Instagram, YouTube, as well as you know what. Another con with digital art is that there is a more difficult learning curve for the art programs and settings within a specific software. This might be a challenge for slow creators who really like things simple. Now moving on to the pros of traditional art. Throughout history, people have really proven to be amazed by traditional art. This is because traditional art has something digital art doesn't. When people embrace traditional art, they have a connection to it. It creates a feeling that speaks to the person who perceives the art at hand. Another pro is originality. Art that is original sells more than art that can be duplicated in the form of JPEGs or PNGs. When it comes to money, there is a lower cost of entry in the short term. This means you don't really need a lot of money to get started. And now we are moving on to the cons of traditional art. Your work is more prone to setbacks, such as being misplaced, stolen, or damaged by fire. For those who hate carrying around tons of appliances like myself, you will really have to deal with this as a traditional artist. Carrying around art supplies can become tiring, especially if you like to color your work as an artist. Despite all that, I like both traditional and digital art, but I'm going to stick more with the traditional side of doing art, since digital art does more harm than good for my health. And health always comes first, artists, remember that. Thank you so much guys for watching my video. Until next time, peace.